I give a specific challenge. Gain a personal witness of the prophet Joseph Smith. Let your voice help fulfill Moroni's prophetic words to speak good of the prophet.
One of the things I like about Joseph Smith is the knowledge that we get, that when you have questions, you can ask God and you can research it, and it's okay to wonder about things. And as you pray about things, you can receive revelation from God.
When he started to pray, the adversary came and overtook him to the point where he thought he was going to be destroyed, and he ended up having to exert all his power before he was relieved. And once he exerted all his power and he thought that he was going to be overcome with darkness and be destroyed, once he exerted all his power, that's when the light came. And I just have been thinking a lot about how much effort that took in that moment when he needed that answer, and how it didn't just come right away. It came after every ounce of energy and effort that he could give. The more effort we give, the more we get. And I think that that has to do with our testimonies and the gospel. And so I appreciate Joseph Smith's example.
There were several things that he learned that has changed the world for me. He learned Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ have bodies. They're separate individuals. They live, they know us, they called him by name, they know our names. Because then he went and talked to his father, and I was impressed about that too, because his father didn't put him off at all. He said, it's from God, and you go and do the things that he told you to do. Because of his following through and because of his continued revelations, we have the church, we have the Book of Mormon, we have the priesthood, we have the opportunity to be families together forever. And so I have a testimony of Joseph Smith. I know that he was foreordained in the premortal world to do the things that he did.
I continue to learn something every time I read his account of what happened when leading up to his going to the grove and praying to Heavenly Father, wanting to know what church was true. That has strengthened my testimony that he had enough faith to act on his desire to know. And of course that preceded the restoration of the church after God and Jesus Christ appeared to him.
I love the Book of Mormon. My real testimony, the Book of Mormon, came when I started reading it, even a chapter a night, when I was busy with kids and everything, and it just came alive to me. There's no way that he could have written the Book of Mormon. I know that Joseph Smith is a true prophet. Before the world was, he was the one that was chosen to bring forth the gospel in this dispensation. And he is a hero of mine.
Joseph Smith, the prophet and seer of the Lord, has done more save Jesus only for the salvation of man in this world than any other man that ever lived in it. As I read the Book of Mormon and consider all of the truths that are contained in that book, and the knowledge that that is, in fact, a translation from ancient plates that a young man like Joseph Smith could never, ever have put together on his own. And as I read those stories and try to learn those lessons it's overwhelming to me what he did. All of this happened because of a 14-year-old boy having faith to go to that grove and be able to teach us all the things that he did. And now in less than 200 years, there's almost 16 million of us around the world. And I know it's going to continue to grow because of what he did. I love him. I hope that I will be worthy to one day thank him and feel his embrace.